Hello, history buffs! Have you ever wondered which states in America have the highest and lowest economic inequality and why? Well then, watch and learn. Welcome to the Golden State, where dreams are made of sunshine, beaches and tech startups. But behind the glitz and glamour, a different story unfolds. California grapples with a widening wealth gap, leaving many struggling to afford the high cost of living. Now, journey east to Utah, a state known for its stunning landscapes and strong Mormon influence. Utah boasts a more equitable society with a focus on community support and family values. But even here, challenges arise as the state navigates economic growth and its impact on income inequality. Before we dive in, let's understand how we measure economic inequality. Economic inequality is a critical issue that affects societies worldwide. It influences everything from social stability to economic growth. To grasp the extent of inequality, economists and policymakers rely on various tools and metrics. One of the most widely used and recognized measures is the Gini coefficient. But what exactly is the Gini coefficient? And how does it help us understand the distribution of wealth within a population? Enter the Gini coefficient, a handy tool that tells us how wealth is distributed within a population. Named after the Italian statistician Corrado Gini, this coefficient is a single number that summarizes the degree of inequality in a set of values, such as income levels. It provides a clear and concise way to compare the economic disparities between different regions, countries, or groups of people. By analyzing the Gini coefficient, we can gain insights into the effectiveness of economic policies and the overall health of an economy. Imagine a scale from 0 to 1. This scale represents the range of possible values for the Gini coefficient. A value of 0 indicates perfect equality, where everyone in the population has the same income. Conversely, a value of 1 signifies maximum inequality, where a single individual holds all the wealth and everyone else has none. Most real-world economies fall somewhere between these two extremes, with Gini coefficients typically ranging from around 0.2 to 0.6. A Gini coefficient of 0 means everyone earns the same income, perfect equality. In such a scenario, there would be no economic disparity and wealth would be evenly distributed across the entire population. This ideal situation is rare in practice, but it serves as a useful benchmark for understanding the concept of equality. Societies with low Gini coefficients tend to have more equitable income distribution, which can lead to greater social cohesion and stability. On the other hand, a coefficient of 1 represents maximum inequality, where one person holds all the wealth. In this extreme case, the vast majority of the population would have no income or wealth, leading to significant social and economic challenges. High Gini coefficients are often associated with greater levels of poverty, social unrest, and reduced economic mobility. Understanding the Gini coefficient helps us identify and address these issues, promoting more inclusive and sustainable economic growth. As you can see, California's Gini coefficient is higher than Utah's, indicating greater income disparity. This difference highlights the varying levels of economic inequality within different regions. California, with its diverse economy and large population, faces unique challenges in achieving income equality. Factors such as the high cost of living, significant income differences between industries, and a large number of high-income earners contribute to its higher Gini coefficient. In contrast, Utah's economy is more homogeneous, with a lower cost of living and less pronounced income disparities. This difference reflects the unique historical, social, and economic forces shaping these two Western states. California's history of rapid economic growth, driven by industries such as technology and entertainment, has led to significant wealth accumulation for some, while others struggle to keep up. Meanwhile, Utah's more stable and less diverse economy has resulted in a more even distribution of income. By examining the Gini coefficients of different regions, we can better understand the underlying factors contributing to economic inequality and develop targeted policies to address these disparities. California's story is one of booms and busts. From the early days of the gold rush to the modern tech boom, the state has seen periods of rapid growth and sudden decline. Each era brought its own set of challenges and opportunities, shaping California into the diverse and dynamic place it is today. The gold rush of the 1850s brought a flood of fortune seekers, but also laid the foundation for a volatile economy. Thousands of people from all over the world flocked to California hoping to strike it rich. They braved harsh conditions and uncertain futures driven by the promise of gold. This influx of people and capital transformed the region, leading to the rapid development of towns and infrastructure. However, the boom was short-lived, and many who came seeking fortune left empty-handed. The gold rush left a lasting impact on California's economy and society, setting the stage for future cycles of boom and bust. Fast forward to the late 20th century, and California became the epicenter of the tech revolution. The rise of Silicon Valley marked a new era of innovation and economic growth. What started as a small cluster of tech companies quickly grew into a global hub for technology and entrepreneurship. The region attracted some of the brightest minds and most ambitious entrepreneurs, all eager to be part of the next big thing. Companies like Apple, Google, and Facebook emerged, changing the way we live and work. The tech boom brought unprecedented wealth and opportunity to California, but it also came with its own set of challenges. Silicon Valley emerged as a global hub for innovation, attracting tech giants and ambitious entrepreneurs. The region became synonymous with cutting-edge technology and groundbreaking ideas. Startups sprouted up overnight, fueled by venture capital and a culture of risk-taking. The success stories of Silicon Valley inspired a new generation of entrepreneurs, all hoping to make their mark on the world. The tech industry brought jobs and investment to California, but it also created a highly competitive environment. The pressure to innovate and stay ahead of the curve was immense, leading to a fast-paced and often stressful work culture. This rapid growth created immense wealth, but it also fueled income inequality. The success of the tech industry led to skyrocketing property values and a high cost of living. While some enjoyed the benefits of the tech boom, others found themselves priced out of their homes and struggling to make ends meet. The contrast between the wealth of tech executives and the poverty of many California residents became increasingly stark. Homelessness and housing insecurity became pressing issues, highlighting the need for more inclusive and sustainable growth. While tech CEOs and venture capitalists amassed fortunes, many Californians struggled to keep up with the rising cost of living. The disparity between the rich and the poor grew wider, creating social and economic tensions. The tech boom brought prosperity to some, but it also exposed the vulnerabilities of a system that left many behind. As California continues to evolve, the challenge will be to find a balance between innovation and inclusivity, ensuring that the benefits of growth are shared more equitably among all its residents. One of the most visible consequences of California's economic divide is its housing crisis. This crisis is not just a recent development, but has been brewing for decades, exacerbated by a combination of factors including economic policies, population growth, and urban planning decisions. The Golden State, known for its innovation and prosperity, now faces a challenge that threatens the very fabric of its communities. In desirable cities like San Francisco and Los Angeles, sky-high housing costs have become the norm. These cities, with their booming tech industries and cultural attractions, draw people from all over the world. However, The influx of new residents has driven up demand for housing, leading to skyrocketing prices. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment in San Francisco can easily exceed $3,000 a month, while home prices in Los Angeles often reach well over $1 million. This makes it nearly impossible for many to afford living in these urban centers. Limited housing supply, coupled with high demand from a growing population, has created a perfect storm of affordability challenges. The construction of new housing units has not kept pace with the growing population, leading to a severe shortage. Zoning laws and regulations often make it difficult to build new housing, especially affordable units. Additionally, the high cost of land and construction further complicates the issue. As a result, many people are forced to live in overcrowded conditions or commute long distances to find affordable housing. Many working families find themselves priced out of the very communities they help build. Teachers, nurses, firefighters, and other essential workers often cannot afford to live near their workplaces. This not only affects their quality of life, but also has broader implications for the community. When essential workers are forced to move away, it can lead to shortages in critical services and longer response times in emergencies. The displacement of long-time residents also erodes the social fabric of neighborhoods, as people are uprooted from their support networks and familiar surroundings. This disparity highlights the stark contrast between those who benefit from California's economic boom and those left behind. While some enjoy the luxury of multi-million-dollar homes, others struggle to find a place to sleep at night. Homeless encampments have become a common sight in many cities, a stark reminder of the growing inequality. The homeless population includes not only the unemployed, but also many who have jobs but still cannot afford housing. This growing divide raises important questions about the sustainability of California's economic model and the values it represents. The housing crisis has become a defining issue, forcing policymakers to grapple with solutions for affordable housing and homelessness. Various measures have been proposed, from increasing funding for affordable housing projects to reforming zoning laws to allow for more high-density housing. Community organizations and activists are also playing a crucial role, advocating for tenant rights and pushing for more equitable housing policies. However, finding a comprehensive solution remains a complex challenge, requiring collaboration between government, private sector, and community stakeholders. The future of California's housing landscape will depend on the ability to address these issues in a way that balances growth with inclusivity and fairness. Thanks for joining me on this historical journey. If you enjoyed this trip back in time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating history bites. Until next time, keep exploring.